Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Room Podcast. So, my guest today is JD Wallace, all by his YouTube name, Alek and JD Jordan. So, how are you doing?
Good.
So, shall we begin the questions?
Yeah.
Alright, so first question, when did you start your YouTube channel? All the way back, when your first time making videos?
Um, I started my YouTube channel in summer of 2019.
Summer 2019, huh? So,
Yeah.
I remember your original YouTube name. What was it again?
My first channel name was Deborah Wellish.
For those of you who don't know, he has a channel named Deborah British, which has been terminated by YouTube. Did YouTube say specifically to you why they terminate your channel?
It's the same thing over and over again. I got terminated for being underage.
Being underage, huh? So,
Yeah.
according to YouTube's guidelines, you have to be at least 13 years old or up to make a channel. So, how old are you?
Uh, 11. 11.
11. I see. So you made because of that you made a new channel name Alek JD Jordan.
Uh-huh.
Uh, okay. So what's with the YouTube name? Why did you name that channel that?
It wasn't really a channel name. I
Really?
just name it like that because it's basically me and my siblings' channel. So
Oh, I see. So you also have another channel by the name of the Reaction Squad.
yeah,
So what for the looks of this channel, you just upload some reaction videos and at one
reaction collabs that we did.
yeah, and I remember. Okay, so you did a stream yesterday, but apparently it got taken down. So would you mind explaining to the people watching what happened?
It literally just got taken down for no reason.
I think there might be a
Just say
reason.
that it was like
I, in my opinion, I think it's because of the fact that you're underage. I think that's why YouTube is preventing you from live streaming.
it's not just me. It has happened to other YouTubers.
I remember.
Mario 62.
Yeah. And also, if you notice that when I look at some of your videos, almost all of your videos comments are turned off.
Like I said earlier, that is because I underage.
Yeah.
For some reason, they don't allow comments on videos with kids in them.
I see. So well, because of the copper situation, are you only allowed to watch kid friendly videos because of the copper thing?
I
Like you know the copper situation, like people at people like under the age of 13 will have to watch kids videos, like videos that are specifically made for kids.
oh, they don't have to unless if their parents say so.
All right. So another fact, I remember one of your SML movie reactions got taken down for inappropriate content. What SML movie was that again?
I think it was a small movie. Joseph. Hold on.
All right. Alright guys, so I think he's gonna find the video. So yeah. So meanwhile while we wait, let's take a look at the chat.
I think think it was me reacting to SML movie Joseph's New Shell.
Alright. So I see. And but as of the stream, it back up. So does that mean you filed
Yeah.
an appeal?
Yeah.
Alright then. Also you also got a channel by the name of Assassin Georgian.
That's my stepbrother's channel that he barely uses.
Yeah, the last video uploaded a year ago. So obviously guys, JD Jordan's nearly at 200 subscribers, and all he does is just make some reaction videos and some mashups. So what inspired you to make reaction videos?
Nothing really. I just wanted to make reaction videos because I thought reaction videos were cool.
Yeah, so like what reaction YouTubers inspired you to make these reaction videos? Like
I don't know. I guess comics.
Yes, Charmix.
Yes.
You can't wait for the Beanie review once he reached 1 million. He's halfway there as of this streaming.
Yeah.
I honestly. But regardless to this, like what was your first ever SML movie you ever watched? Like how did you discover SML yourself, and what was the first ever SML video you watch?
First SML video I watched was SML movie Jeffy and the Green Beanstalk.
And how did you discover SML? Like, how did you find that video?
I saw people reacting to it. So yeah, I just decided to watch a couple of their videos.
Alright. Okay, and now the same question, but for SMG4. How did you discover SMG4, and what was the first SMG4 video you watched?
First SMG4 video I watched was Who Let the Chomp Out, which is basically the most popular video.
Yes, I think it was used to be the most popular video. I believe now today, like, I think it was overtaken. I'll take a look. I believe now I think it's the most popular video, but I believe now it's now been overtaken. I'll take a look. So I'm on it. So let's take a look. And oh, okay, I made a mistake. I thought it was overtaken, but it's still in the lead, right behind Freddy's Picateria. Of course.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. My mistake. I thought it was overtaken for. I thought it was overtaken, but and how did you discover this SMG4?
I just started searching for like Mario videos and stuff.
Until you cross upon SMG4?
Yeah.
Huh. So okay. So who do you like better, SML or SMG4? Take your time to think.
I say SMG4.
Yeah,
SML doesn't really make good content nowadays, in my opinion.
Yeah, but this year, like if you see SMG4's 2019 video, like he stated that he'll try and use the same format that he do for the for his older videos. Like we already got to start off with Mario got his fingers stuck in the door.
It was like the funniest video ever.
Alright, so far. And SMG4 is having a campaign where he demands that video to be more popular than his last year's video, which was Mario goes to the fridge to get a glass of milk. As of for the streaming,
Yeah.
it's still not popular yet, but it's at least 1 million views away. But yeah. So, besides of that, you stated that you are stopping making reaction mashups. Is there any reason behind it?
Um, the reason why stop making reaction mashups is because reaction mashups take like a long time to make, especially when you're adding like 15 or something reactors.
Yeah, exactly. And the hard
And
part is,
I don't.
you have to crop out some reaction YouTubers that post stuff like myself, Charmix, and others. And yeah,
And I only have like 2 good video editors.
all right.
Yeah.
And besides that, like, okay. So what do you think of the reveal of the PS5 hardware?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. If you go to Twitter, you see most people roasted the PS5 as a shape of a Wi-Fi router,
Yeah.
and other people roasted the Xbox Series X as a fridge.
Which,
Yeah, if you went to my Hangout 22, you see if you I managed to find a photo of somebody made a little Xbox Series X shape of a trash can. Hi, it was hilarious, but but in all seriousness, like besides the PS5, like what games are you are you very excited about for the PS5 when the games are revealed?
I
What was
didn't
that?
Clank, um, my aunt's dog.
Damn, that sounded like a wolf.
I am excited for Ratchet and Clank, the new Ratchet and Clank game, and the new Big and game.
All right. Okay, this in the chat, Jacob said, "Hey Subby, when will I be featured in the Room podcast?" Well, Jacob, you'll be featured in the next episode, which is episode 7. So anyway, guys, like if you're watching the stream right now, you can ask JD Wallace some questions, and I'll read them out. So besides of that, how do you how do you feel when your first channel got terminated?
I was honestly very upset and mad.
You had, if I remember, like the amount of subscribers you had before it got terminated, you got something at least 200.
Yeah, 200 something subscribers.
But as of the streaming, you're almost there to reach the goal of subscribers you had previous.
See, after my Deborah Wetters channel terminated, I moved on to my second channel, JD Wallace. So I had a second channel at that time.
I see. And okay, so you have things like Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. You use Twitch. Because of course,
kinda. I don't do live streams, but I do just watch other people.
Oh yeah, speaking of live streams, like I think I took a look at your reaction mashup, and apparently your live streams back up, but just as normal videos.
Mm.
So one of them says join, which you use StreamYard for this one
See, I was about to do a live stream, but then I had to end it.
because of YouTube.
Yeah.
I see. So if I remember, like, how did you feel when you recorded yourself? Did at least a 2 hour reaction on some sort of what was it again? Some gaming the PC gaming show. You recorded that for 2 hours. Wow.
It was 2 hours. I was kind of excited at the beginning. Then when the show was about to end, I was getting bored.
Really? So like they don't have really exciting games that they introduced?
I mean, they have a Persona game.
Oh, Persona.
Some other games that looks cool.
Alright.
Other than that, it's pretty much boring.
Alright, so Jama said when will I be featured? Well, you'll be featured. Well, Jama, you'll be featured in either episode 8 or 9. It just depends on Neilcat if he wants to. Alright, Jacob asked you a question. Jacob said in the chat, JD, can you give permission for the reaction squad?
Yeah.
There's your answer, Jacob. So besides that, you also so like okay, let's talk about the SML drama. So is it obvious that you're on Logan's side?
Yeah.
Alright, so okay, so what was okay, so you made a reaction video to it, but what were you like when Tito was like before you found out it was fake? Like before you found out it was fake, what were you like when Tito break into Logan's house just to make a video for his Plus channel?
I was like, this guy's a bitch. Like, I actually wasn't surprised because they did it before.
Yeah, but then as it found out at the end, there were bloopers and it was fake since Logan was talking to Tito like what about his script, like what would his reaction be like when he saw Tito? But yeah. But that could lead to possibilities. Like for example, ever since that video was released, there are bunch of theories. One of those popular theories is that they're all friends again. Not back together, but just friends.
Yeah. I don't know if Chili is though.
I feel like that maybe Logan and Tito, I don't know, I think they're kind of cool, I guess, but Chili, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think Chili and Logan won't get along, but I don't know, but it's just furious, okay? We'll just have to find out, tell the truth. Alright, so Subby, I will give you JD's email and password for the reaction squad in the DMs.
I can go after this.
Alright guys, so if you have any, like I said, if you have any other questions for JD, leave them in the chat and I'll read them to JD. So okay. So of your profile picture, I mean, you don't need to answer it if it's privacy, but who are these two in the profile picture? You don't need to answer it if you want to protect their privacy, but
that is my stepbrother Alek and my stepbrother stepdad. My stepdad.
I see. Okay, I gotta say, pretty nice photo. And your channel banner is bunch of flowers.
Yeah, I just choose that.
Alright. So besides that, like, so what was your reaction when this channel itself reached 100 subscribers?
I was very happy. But yeah.
And besides reaction videos and mashups, what else do you do on that channel?
Not that much. Sometimes I do YTPs, but that's only sometimes.
Alright. Okay then. And do you, so what type of YTPs you mainly do? Like me YTPs or a YTP from from a movie, TV show, or YTPs from a YouTuber? What type of YTPs?
I do YT. Did one YTP from a TV show and one from a YouTuber.
All right. So so because of this so of course you do some collabs. Like what makes you get the idea of doing some collabs with some YouTubers, like Reaction Squad and all that?
Because honestly like collabing with a bunch of people. So yeah, that's just pretty much it.
And how do you feel like right now? Like, do you still join doing Reaction Squad, or are you like are you still enjoying making reaction collab? Like, you can be honest in this one. So, do you enjoy making some? Are you still enjoying doing reaction collabs, or are you basically kind of bored at this point?
I still kind of enjoy it.
Kinda.
Except that when it takes too long to
I know.
make a video.
I know. So basically, I enjoy the reaction squad, but the thing is, like, I hate the fact that, I hate the fact that, I hate the fact that it takes too long for intros and all that, and I have to wait, and I also have to wait for everyone. We also have to wait for everyone else, you know, to do the setups and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. I just got a DM from Jacob, and he just gave me your email plus your password.
And let's go server.
All right. Wait, are you okay with Jacob giving me your email? So okay.
Type in the Discord server.
Right.
Say it out loud.
All right. So I won't say it out loud. Okay, I'll protect your privacy. Okay, that's all right. So so yeah. So so how do you feel of being this podcast so far? Like, are you nervous or you feeling fine?
Fine.
Fine. All right then.
Yeah.
So besides of that, like, besides SMO and SMG4, who else is your favorite YouTuber to react, to like make a reaction video of? Hello?
Guess I'm going to have to say Odd Ones Out.
Of course, the odd ones out. So the odd ones out, and do you also like Jaden animations?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like,
So so what? So let's talk about the movies. Like SpongeBob, for example. Like, are you? So are you planning on watching the brand new SpongeBob movie coming out in August? The Sponge on the Run. And alright, guys. So JD mute himself. So
I'm back.
Alright. So my question was are you planning on watching the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run on August 7th?
Yeah.
Alright. So what do you also think of Camp Coral, the planning spin-off series of SpongeBob?
I say it's cool.
I'm sorry?
Disrespectful to students.
Well,
I say it's cool.
well,
Yes.
I don't know. It's like we don't know if it's true or not. If Steven Helberg really disagree with this, of course, it was just rumors, but we just don't know yet. So like Nickelodeon actually planning on like 13 episodes, and if this goes well, like successful and well, then they'll make more like season 2.
Yeah.
What? But I meant the Camp Coral. Like I'm just gonna be like neutral or the Stephen Halliburton thing. But one thing I hate is that it doesn't make sense. Like Sandy, for example, like SpongeBob met Sandy on Camp Coral as kids. But if you see SpongeBob season one episode 3 was SpongeBob meeting Sandy as for the first time as adults.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
So
obviously, what the heck, Nickelodeon? But obviously, of course, there's even a petition of from charge.org of demanding Nickelodeon to cancel the show. But obviously, of course, Nickelodeon handles criticism. So obviously, Nickelodeon is not gonna. Obviously, Nickelodeon will not gonna listen to the petition and just gonna keep going with the series. So 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 besides of this, like, what else is your favorite shows besides SpongeBob?
um, Green Universe and Adventure Time.
All right. Okay. So Jama just sent us a bunch of questions to the chat. So first one, how old is he? He just explained it, beginning, but if Jama missed it, all right. So how old are you?
I'm 11.
The second episode from Jama is what state is he from?
What state? Yes, South Carolina. South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay. The third question, what is his favorite TV show?
I already answered that. Green Universe.
All right. And the fourth question, what grade is he in?
Um. Um. Oh. Before the coronavirus, I was in 5th grade.
So like after.
Now when I go to middle school, I'm gonna be in 6th
Oh,
grade.
so you could have. All right. So you're going to first time going middle school. I'll have to say this. Well, good luck. Trust me. I bet if you've seen Diver Whoopi Kid, then you would know what life is like in middle school. Like, do you know Diver Whoopi Kid?
I seen it.
So, do you believe what Greg said? Like, do you believe like what is in the movie? Do you believe middle school is actually like that?
Actually, like what?
Like, like rough and obviously full of weirdos and obviously bullies. And of course, bully is real, but obviously, like as you've seen, like.
Yes, yeah.
All right, well, good luck on your first day of middle school. Okay, best of luck to you. All right, the fifth question is, what gave him the idea for starting YouTube?
Like I said earlier, I just wanted to make reaction videos, and I was trying to sign in with an account.
All right, and final question so far from Jammer, what does JD want to be when he grows up?
I honestly have no idea.
Really, don't have plans?
No.
So like, are you planning on doing YouTube? Like, if you have the opportunity, would you do YouTube as a full-time job, like for money?
I would if I could have a possibility to get 1,000 subs in a few years. If I don't, then I'm going to get another job.
But I mean, well, as of today, like some YouTubers claiming that subscribers don't give you money. It's really the views, and honestly, that's true. Subscribers don't really give you money. It's actually the views.
I didn't say that subscribers give me money.
So, yeah. And besides that, like, what do you think it's better, Xbox Series X or PS5?
I say it's 5.
The reason?
Because it's honestly looked cooler than the Xbox Series X.
All right. So so obviously, guys, like we were meant to do the actually, guys, like we meant to do the podcast yesterday, but JD has to go to a Sunday church, so that means you're Christian.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So so besides like what so what do you do, like what do you do during the pandemic now that everything's closed and schools closed and
I just watch videos and stuff.
you also do school online, I'm guessing?
I used to, but now I'm done with working on school online.
All right. So so basically, like, what is your favorite meme? There we go. What's your favorite meme?
Uh,
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you said.
Okay. Let me repeat. What is your favorite meme?
Meme.
Yeah,
Um,
your favorite meme.
oh, because there are a lot of great memes out there.
It can be any. Like for example, Ugandan Knuckles, or Ultra Instinct Shaggy, the Lego Guy commercial, or that's how Mafia works, or level one quirk, level one boss. There's millions or even billions of memes.
Say that I made a meme this once a video with Shay and Cole playing a dance.
I see. So so besides the like, okay. So let's get to the straight. So, okay. So this is the question about me. Like, how did you discover me as Subby Reacts?
Um, basically saw your reaction video. I decided to add you a mashup because I was doing SML reaction mashups back then, and that's pretty much it.
All right.
And also, you were friend with Wiley at that time, so
I mean, we're still pals now, but not back in January. But yeah, we're cool now. Like it's like this whole thing is over, and honestly, Riley changed. Like I'm proud for Riley now. Like he's no longer making videos about his haters. He is no longer at saying to mashup YouTubers like, "Why didn't you add me or that?" Like I'm glad he's changed now. I'm glad that he's now focusing on content that he likes to make. I'm not proud of him for that. Like, okay. That brought up a question. How do you deal with haters?
I usually just like block them, try to ignore them.
All right. So what if a hater made a video on you?
Video about me?
Yep.
Well, I would just ignore it.
All right. I see. So so besides that, like, do you so you use OBS for reaction videos, correct?
Yeah.
So even though so like how do you feel of like do you prefer using OBS? Like
Yeah.
what reaction vid like what but you also sometimes use screen recorder on your mobile phone. Like for example, Mobazin.
Yeah, I just do that to take the react. I just do that um, I could get it over. I could get it over with.
All right, and do you also use Mobison Live?
I used to. Then YouTube disabled my live streaming.
Yeah, I see. Well, I recommend you do not use Mobison Live for screen recording. They're terrible. Like,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people try making reaction videos with that, then start glitching.
yeah, like the audio lip syncing. It suck as fuck. Honestly.
The video is just
I know.
glitchy.
It's honestly terrible. Like, and honestly, sometimes it can stop randomly. Like, not because of the Wi-Fi problem, but because it wants to. So that's why I'm using OBS now. I now feel free from this terrible, terrible, terrible app. And worst of all, this it says Mobison beta. Beta that lasted for a year. Yeah. So even though you're not allowed to stream on YouTube, how come you don't bother doing streaming on Twitch?
To be honest, I honestly just don't know what to do on live streaming. And also, if I live stream on Twitch, then video's not going to get saved. So.
Yeah. Twitch and their policies, honestly, really unfair, but... So, because of that, like, I see you also use green screen for your reaction.
Oh, I don't really use green screen. I basically use this app called Chroma Cam that removes background.
Oh, really? So, a chroma key for the PC?
Chroma Cam. Yeah.
Alright, so, is it a free software, or do you have to pay money to... You have to buy it to use it?
Free software.
Alright. So, okay then. Right. So, do you want to end the podcast here?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, hold on, guys. My mom's calling me. I'll be right back. Alright, be right back, guys. Yeah? Auntie? Auntie? Alright. I'm back. Alright, guys. So we'll end the podcast here. So I want to say thank you very much, everyone, for coming to the podcast. Thank you, JD Wallace, for coming to the podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the Room podcast. The next episode will be involve Jacob. With Jacob. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode 6 of Room podcast. If you did, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye. JD, do you want to say anything? Do you want to say something to the audience before we leave?
See you guys later.
See ya. Bye-bye.